Hey everyone, today I want to go through how to create a social media marketing plan. So you can read along with our blog post. The link is in the description of this video. And the other thing we're going to offer before we jump into the plan itself is a free social media audit for small businesses. And if you're interested in that, just go to our website. The link is in the description. You can get in touch with us either by email or use our live chat feature, and just let us know that you're interested in that audit, and we'll get to work for you on that. Basically, the audit, what it does is it's pretty cool. It will measure your social media presence against other people in your industry. So you get industry averages and you can see what the top performers look like. So it gives you some insight as to what you could improve upon, and it measures things like what social media channels most businesses in your industry are using. It will show you the average amount of followers that they have on each of these social channels. It will show you how frequently they're posting content. It will show you how what the average amount of comments per post looks like, the average amount of shares per post. So, and then it gives you your averages as well. So it kind of just gives you some insight as to what you could improve upon. So that's pretty cool. If you're interested in that, again, just go to our website and then just get in touch with us either through email or through our chat feature. But let's get into our social media marketing plan. This is a 7-step process, and this came about because we have a lot of conversations with a lot of business owners. This is, I think, something frequently that comes up is businesses who are doing social media marketing themselves. They just really have no idea whether it's working or what isn't working. They know they should be on social media. They know they should be posting content, but that's about it. So they don't know what the results, if they're even getting any results really, what those look like. So this is a great way to kind of map out a specific process for you and help you identify some goals, and hopefully help you identify whether your social media marketing is effective or not and what needs to be changed. So, step one, we need to audit your social channels. I just talked about this. This is something we can do, but if you want to do it yourself, you can also do it yourself. So, you want to measure yourself against your local competitors. So I would go to your local competitors' websites and look at what social media channels they have. I would look at how many followers they have. I would look at how frequently they're posting content on the various social channels. I would look at what the reaction is as far as comments, shares, things like that, and then measure it against what you're doing. Do your competitors have more followers than you? Are your competitors posting content more frequently than you? Do they have more comments than you whenever they put out a piece of content? Those are all things you need to be aware of because you want to obviously do better than your competitors. So you kind of have a benchmark now of what you should be achieving and surpassing, for that matter. It's also a great way to get some content ideas. Maybe your competitors are putting out pieces of content that's getting a lot of great reaction, a lot of comments, and some ideas for yourself that you could put into practice as well. So, you want to audit your social channels and take a look at what your competitors are doing. Once you have a benchmark and some goals in mind, right? We want to get to what our competitors are doing and then surpass them if you aren't quite there yet. Next, we need to choose our social networks. You don't just want to get on every social media channel there is if your potential customer isn't really a user of that social channel, of that social network. Focus on what you do best. Focus on where your customers are and your potential customers, because social media marketing and other forms of marketing do take up a lot of time. So you want to be spending your time as wisely as possible. And if you're on Pinterest and consistently posting, pins, and your customers really aren't Pinterest users, then you're not really helping yourself, because there are plenty of social networks, there are plenty of marketing initiatives out there that you could be doing, and using your time a little bit more wisely to get in front of your potential customers. So choose your social networks where your customers are. Facebook, Instagram, those are pretty universal. 99% of businesses out there are going to be a good fit for Facebook and Instagram. But then figure out whether Twitter is right for you, whether LinkedIn is. If you are trying to market yourself towards professionals and those type of people are your customers, LinkedIn might be great for you. Pinterest, whether that's the right fit for you. YouTube, there are other social channels out there that I don't have listed. You just need to find the ones that are right for you. And there are all sorts of statistics out there that you can Google to see what their average user looks like in terms of demographics, whether they're a fit for your business or not. So choose your social networks. And then we want to choose and figure out some goals that we really want to key in on. Reach is one of the more basic goals. Reach would refer to how many customers or how many potential customers you're getting your business in front of. So how many people are seeing your content. And that's pretty much step one for any marketing process. People need to know that your business exists. So reach is a great way to measure that. Traffic, how many people are you sending to your website? Whether that's, again, something that you're interested in. I'm just going through some different goals that you could be tracking. You might want to track multiple goals. You might want to only key in on one goal. Maybe there's something not on this list that you really want to key in on. So I'm just going to go through some different examples. It's up to you to find what works best for you. But traffic, are you looking to send people to your website? So a great thing to do if that's the case is to make sure you have Google Analytics set up and connected to your website. That's going to be great to be able to measure where and track where your traffic is coming from. And you can see which social channels are driving the most traffic to your website. So that would be a great way to monitor that specific goal. Engagement is one of your goals to start receiving more comments, shares, and reactions on the content that you're putting out. Maybe your content is dependent on responses. Maybe you're looking to put out a survey or to get some feedback on a new product before it actually launches. And engagement might be key for that goal. Followers, are you looking to increase your followers? Maybe you're looking to hit a certain number. Again, looking at your competitors. Are you looking to grow your social channels to at least what your competitors are at and then surpass them? Conversions. Google Analytics, again, is key for this as far as tracking whether people coming from your social channels are converting into actual customers. Do you even have ways for people to convert into a customer on your website? So many businesses out there don't even have the basics set up when it comes to their website, as far as, do you have a chat feature, chatbot, live chat, whatever type of chat you're interested in? Do you have a chat feature on your website? Do you have an appointment schedule on your website if you're looking to book appointments? Are you making it really easy for someone to come to your website to learn about what you do and convert into a paying customer, paying client? Or are you making them kind of do the runaround where they have to call you or they have to email you? Guess what? They're just going to go somewhere else. You need to make it super easy and super convenient when someone does go to your website that they can become a customer and convert with whatever you're looking them to convert. Whether it's, you count a conversion as someone downloading a piece of content off your website, booking an appointment, actually buying something if you're in e-commerce, if you have e-commerce set up, whatever that is, you need to make sure that you make it super simple for them to do that online, and make sure your Google Analytics are connected to be tracking where your sources of traffic are coming from and what actions they're taking on your website. So once we have that, step 4, we got to create a posting schedule. Again, this is a big pitfall when it comes to small businesses trying to do their social media marketing on their own. It's so inconsistent. And you'll see this on a ton of businesses out there if you go and look on their social media. Some are great. Some can, are great at keeping up with it. Others, They get really into it for a month. They'll post a lot of content, and then all of a sudden months will go by and they won't post anything. So we don't want that. We don't want long gaps in between the times that we're posting content. So make sure you, when you create a posting schedule, try and stick to it. And you can even go as far as putting out certain content on certain days. So maybe Monday, you want to go live on Facebook or on YouTube or whatever you're using, and you want to talk about, something that's going on in your industry. Maybe on Wednesday, you always put a behind the scenes look into what's going on for the week. On Friday, you promote your business. So, whatever it is, you can come up with your own content calendar, but make sure that you're sticking to it. All right. The next step is we want to come up with different content ideas. So, I kind of briefly mentioned this, but there's so many different content ideas out there. Just a few examples of some content ideas you can use: answering product or service FAQs so that people who are potentially going to become a customer don't have to search that stuff out themselves on your website or contact you to get those questions answered. You can have them all on your social channels, and you can, answer one FAQ a week on a live video or something. Behind the scenes look, video tips on your area of expertise. You can do how-to guides. You can do infographics, new product announcements, poll questionnaires, blog posts. You can post whenever you receive positive reviews through whatever review sites you're on. You can post fun facts about yourself or your staff. So there's so many different types of content ideas out there, and there are plenty more than I just mentioned. I just kind of went through just a few off the top of my head, but there's so many out there that you can do for your business. And that's also a reason why we're looking at our competitors, right? Maybe they have some great ideas that you didn't think of that are getting a great reaction. So you can take a look at some of that stuff. Step 6, we want to analyze what we're doing. Okay. Even though, we might be hitting our goals, we still want to analyze things every couple months to see if our content might be going stale, what we can improve upon. Because if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, month over month, year after year, it's not going to be effective. What worked a month or two before might not be working anymore just because your audience kind of gets a little bit tired of it. So we want to freshen up our content every couple months, our content strategy. And that's where you have to kind of take a look, step back, analyze things, look at the numbers, see what content is getting a great reaction, see what might be downsliding a little bit, and change that up. And that also bleeds into step 7, which is adjust your strategy, which I just kind of also talked about. Once we analyze what we're doing, you want to adjust things from there. So with that, we'll wrap it up. If you do have any questions on social media marketing, or you just think you might need some extra help, you can always reach out to us through our website. The link is in the description of this video. Reach out to us. We have plenty of other blog posts that go through all different marketing tips for small businesses. We have all sorts of resources that you can download on our website. So feel free to reach out to us if you have a specific questions for your business in particular. You can use our chat feature. You can email us, whatever it may be. But with that, we'll wrap it up, and we'll see you soon. Later.